Before adding the implant, please choose the tooth indication. To add the desired implant, click on the green plus icon and select an implant system from the list. Double-click the desired implant to add it. If you want to place multiple implants, select another tooth in the top workflow bar and click the green plus again to add an additional implant. The implant will automatically position itself relative to the virtual crown, which have been positioned previously. As an alternative, or in case where you have not designed the virtual crown, you can also insert the implant manually by clicking the green arrow icon Reset Manually. Center the axis of the panoramic view on the crown. Point the insertion direction of the implant. Start with the occlusal side, followed by the apical side. To enlarge the cross-section window, press E or the blue arrow, and start to adjust the implant position by using the control points. You can pivot or tilt it. Move it with the cursor of the mouse. You can also press and hold control button and restrict your movements. Click on Disable Implant Aligned Plane to disable implant centering to the central axis. Then press and hold the control button and scroll the mouse wheel in all 2D views to move along the CT scan. You can also press the clipping plane to create a cut of the scan in the 3D scenery. This allows you to look inside the bone structure. You can also easily scroll through the scan in the 3D and all 2D views by moving the mouse along the panoramic curve in the panoramic view. Here you can use the red control points to rotate the implant along its own axis. You also have 3 types of measurements in the cross sections. To demonstrate these, I have previously added 3 additional implants. By clicking on the ruler, you can insert any distance measurements. To measure the bone density, click the density measurement icon. Moving the cursor on the scan will show you the bone density in Hounsfield units. You can also measure the angle between implant by clicking Insert Angle Measurement. Put 2 points on the implant axis to measure the angle between them. To remove any measurements, click on the bin icon. To prevent you from penetrating the nerve, the implant has a safety zone which can be modified by the user under Configuration. This appears with a green line around the implant. If the implant is positioned too close to the nerve or neighboring implant, it will turn red. You can also insert automatic measurements. Right-click the screen, select the measuring tape, and choose Implant to Nerve Distance or Implant to Jaw Distance. You can also measure angle and distance between the implants automatically. If you have selected an implant and you want a different length, use the green control point in the 2D or 3D view and pull it down to change the implant length. In case you need to position implants parallel, they can be grouped and positioned parallel to a selected implant. Click Implant Groups and select the implants you would like to group. To align chosen implants to one of them, please mark it with the green arrow and click on Group Implants. You can change the visibility of the objects by adjusting the visibility sliders. Preparation slider, center view clipping, CT opacity. We have three predefined options for CT visibility. This can be modified by the user. You can also change the visibility of the separate elements of the CT scan by using more advanced CT visibility sliders. To reset the slider's positions, click the orange arrow. Once you have done the implant planning, you can proceed to the surgical guide step by clicking Next.